Hello everyone, welcome back to Walk With Me Gaming. Today we are playing Secret Little Haven. I I'm loving this startup. So the reason we're playing this is because it's June, which is Pride Month. I've been wanting to play this for a while and I just haven't gotten around to it. So I don't know when I'm going to be posting this, if it's going to be like a 1 week thing where I just do all my Pride games all at once, or if I'm just gonna like scoot this around through the rest of my month's stuff, because unfortunately I had all this stuff all ready to go with the Simpsons and all that, and then but then things changed and I had to push those back, so those are taking up the rest of June, so I don't know if I'm going to rearrange that. But anyway, yeah, so so this game, I guess I won't say exactly what is happening with this, because I know the story. You can look it up for yourself, but this is just this is a good game to fit into Pride Month, and I'm excited to play it. And I'm going to tell you right now, just a fair warning, that if you're hearing weird buzzing sounds in the background, that's because there's cicadas in our house. And they are, oh, there we go. And they managed to get in through the, oh gosh, is this what the visual looks like? Oh gosh, I feel like this shouldn't be flashing like this. Oh, there we go. Oh. No, I don't know what this is, but I think I fixed it. Maybe? No. What is going on? Okay. Anyway, sorry. I haven't played this yet, so I don't really know what's going on. But from what I've seen, the game is very much based in the ideas of but this is it's pretty much based on like 90s into early 2000s internet culture. Pretty Guardians Love Force. And the idea that you're basically following the story of this character saying, oh my gosh, skipping through, stop typing things, I can't read anything. Jesus. Okay. Okay, so sometimes I can answer and sometimes it answers for me, but don't waffle. Who's waffle? I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, so basically, if you were too young for this, this is what the internet looked like in the 90s. It was chat rooms and internet forums. There was no social media in the same way that we think of today. And I can't tell if that's supposed to be me clicking things or if that's doing that automatically, but eating chicken nuggets. That's exactly what they're doing. But yeah, so essentially imagine this being someone, if this was based in real life, this is essentially someone who is a fan of Sailor Moon going online to hang out on Sailor Moon forums and talk to other fans and all that kind of stuff. I don't know exactly what's going on. These are okay. All right, these are our other chats, I guess. Yeah, I don't know who Minori is. Heart rumors true. Soon Love Force gladly welcome Minori. I have no idea what is going on. I guess this is just like the fandom for this thing. I guess that's a character in the show. But oh god, you're gonna drop all that. Super cool and nice to meet her. Be like her. So um, I can't tell if I'm clicking all these at once or like what is happening with those messages. They just keep sending them. I'm not clicking those. I don't know what's going on exactly. I can't. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be. I don't know, but yeah, this one's interesting, because it has this weird feel because I am when the internet was like, so this is set in 1999, as you can see right here. Theaters can have websites now. Oh God, yeah. Oh Jesus, I'm not clicking these, or am I? Hi, Andy. Oh boy, this was like the mental gymnastics that I remember of having to like be messaging with multiple people at the same time. What? What are we doing? What? Algebra homework. The horse is. Oh, yin. Okay. Am I being weird? In past year or 3. Well, at least he's noticed that I've had some issues, so. Yeah, this one's like, this is seriously like bringing back such weird nostalgia of in 1999 I was 9 or 10, so I wasn't really like doing stuff online, like for the most part. Yeah, just don't drop it. That's what she said. Don't drop it. That's what she said. Please. Yeah. Okay. Good. But yeah. So when I was 10, I mean, obviously, I wasn't like on chat rooms and stuff like that. Though I do know that people that I knew were, mainly because the internet was so new and it was just crazy to be like, you could go on here and find anything that you liked or anything that you were interested in, and there were people who enjoyed it. I don't think I really got that experience till like way later, because I never really did like the chat rooms thing or any of that. I mostly was just like on websites like trying to play games, and that's why honestly my first experiences with more of interaction with people was actually when I went to college, which would have been 2008, because I had a computer and I had a few games here and there, mostly on the Wii and the GameCube that I played. What game? I can't tell if I'm answering those or if I accidentally clicked that. I don't know. But I started when I went to college. I started doing what? Search cobbler. I think you're typing in the wrong thing. You're not using Google. You're messaging me. Maybe if you try out sports, you'll feel like the rest of the guys. Yeah, what makes you think I'd like that? Stop asking about peach cough. She's not getting it yet. That's accurate. Yeah, no. We're not doing that. Sorry for saying shit to the internet. This is pretty good. Just trying to get out of something my friend's dragging me to. Yeah, we're trying to avoid this. Yeah, we're not going. Oh God! Oh, just drop everything. All right, sorry. We're not doing the guns. At least like Alex is up front. So, What's up with the thing? It's a dumb thing. I don't want to do it. Ain't it normal for guys to like this stuff? Oh, yeah, we're dropping this heavy early on, huh? So I feel like I won't be able to hide this because I'm just thinking along these lines. But as you can kind of tell, like that character Alex is being more kind of offended by them being like, talk about this Andy guy being like, oh, you know, you could do just the guy stuff. And that's clearly kind of pushing Alex's buttons. And so that the reason for that is because Alex is trans. So that is why we're playing this in June. That is why we're playing this during Pride Month, because it's I don't know, lots of things. So hyped for your movie. Even these logos, like you got basically like a Powerpuff Girl logo, an anarchy symbol, whatever this is from, probably from the show. It's, oh God, it's so accurate. But Alex being trans, this is a point in the game where essentially Alex has not really come to terms with that. I think the general idea is that friends are noticing that Alex doesn't really respond, and it just seems off. Like something's not quite right, and Alex also seems to know it too, but I don't think she knows exactly where it's coming from. So while this character right now is a guy and is referred to as a guy by many of the other people, the character Alex is trans, so I will be referring to her as she throughout the game because it's just easier for me to keep track of things. So as I talk about Alex, just know that when I say her or she, I'm talking about Alex. Sorry for spoiling it, but I feel like I couldn't get through this without not saying something. Forums. So yeah. The funny thing, like back then, like if you were talking to an admin, you're like, whoa, like this person's in charge of my whole social situation. But like I was saying before, I didn't really do like chat rooms or forums or stuff like that until I went to college, and I started on the website Congregate. You guys, if you've watched some of my videos, you know a little bit about Congregate because that's where a lot of the Flash games that I played came from, or at least were featured on there. And the thing with Congregate was there was a chat. So next to the game, you could chat with people, which seems counterintuitive because most of the time when you're playing a game, you're focused on that. But what's, oh my God. So we need to upload image to Yep, this is exactly how I would type too, where it'd be like just like held it up to the screen with a picture. That's good. Oh gosh, yes. That's how you had to interact. That's how you had to do stuff sometimes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. But with Congregate, it was just it was just interesting because you would meet random people and there were different rooms, and they didn't really have too much focus of like exactly what yes, show me. What did you do? Tell me your secrets. So someone's hacking. Cute adaptation of a game she got on a keychain. What? So what? Like you made like a Tamagotchi? Okay. Is this one of the admins? Yep. Oh gosh, just drop that all. And suddenly Alex realizes that she's like, oh, when you're gushing over someone, and oh gosh, am I clicking a link? hold on. Let me. I gotta see what this. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh, oh no, 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 no. Careful, careful. I don't know what's happening or why. Why is there no? What is happening? Can't tell if this is. How long is this gonna take? Oh, I got it. I think. Looks like it's done. Maybe. I don't know why all these popped up. I think I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know what. Yep, it's totally just a Tamagotchi. No, stop. Stop. You designed this? Yeah, good job. Except I can't interact with it, but whatever. It's so cool. Good job. Well, yeah, you did awesome. You made a website. That's super cool. No. AFK tonight. Auntie just needs help with random stuff, like getting down the stairs, grabbing stuff for themselves. That's a good person, taking care of the aunt. Auntie. I can't say auntie. It's auntie. Yeah, you made a good site. Yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was always cool, like jumping on, because you're talking. This was still like when I went to college. Like I think there was still a general sense of like you had Facebook or MySpace, but even there, people didn't always use their names. Because it was still kind of like I don't know. It was just a different time. Like you didn't want to give away any information, and so it was just kind of I don't know. Everything just worked a little differently. But I think it was. But it was just neat because you would jump on there and you'd have your profile and you might like talk with some people and you started to see people repeating and you started to kind of talk to some of the same people over and over, and it was like, well, this is, you started to get to know them, and oh gosh, zero time to adjust all this. A mountain left to deal. I don't know. Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah. Aw, fans like me. Like people who love the show. Yeah. No, you're fine. I kind of wish I could respond with more than just like the little like prompts, but it's I think it's a good fit. Young girls like you finding the community for your interests. Yeah, sure. Oh boy, drop that. Alright, so they're logged out now. Oh, yeah, so like I said, this game is Alex coming to terms with this. Like, now obviously, like, I like the idea where it starts off of like the yeah, we'll drop that, like, because this is a situation where it's like Alex is still kind of learning who she is and under and and the idea of like this coming out through being a fan of this kind of Sailor Moon show. I think a lot of people would kind of make jokes that like back in the day. So if you don't know, Sailor Moon was an anime and was I'd say one of the earliest examples of a popular anime in America. Just because it was like action fighter show, and I'll be honest, I really didn't watch it. My sister did. I didn't. I was busy watching Dragon Ball Z because that was kind of how. Something happened. Next day, okay. I guess we logged off. I started rambling too much. But yeah, I didn't. Your father needs to have a word with you. Oh boy. Okay, so this is the interesting thing. As you can see, it's a lot less interesting looking because when you talk with your dad, you kind of go back to normal, boring life. I see. Okay, John. Okay, John. Alexander. Like, not even dropping the Alex. Full on dropping Alexander. So, ugh. That's a tough one. Let's see. Jeez, the cutesy little graphic with this is... It's... Oof. This is just making me depressed. Like, and I can't even tell. Exceptional man when you grow up. One that can change the world. Ugh, jeez. Just keep, like... And this is, you know, and this is kind of meant to set, like, your dad as, like, one of these guys. Like, you're a manly man, and I teach my son to be a manly man, and we're gonna... This is how it's gonna be. And that's tough. Like, this is where the kind of stuff of... It was all my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. It just... This grosses me out. It makes me feel uncomfortable, like, seeing this. Like, because I cannot... Obviously, you know, if I haven't said before, I am a straight white man. I am pretty much as milquetoast. Like, I have nothing that is opposed to me. I have no sense of oppression or rejection or anything for being who I am, because I'm just a straight white guy. The only people who should be upset with me is basically everyone that people like me have oppressed, which is everyone. So just like I'll never be able to understand this perspective of someone in this feeling. But it really, like, just reading it over and over, like, when you know this character identifies as female, when you know that this character is... Oh, jeez. Absolutely not. But chemistry's not going to get me anywhere, and this movie is going to be enjoyable. Ugh. Jeez. It's so awful. Like, just the and now we're back to reality. Wait, sorry. Did all these things said? It's fine. Yeah. But yeah, this is just, you know, like, the idea that they would have, like, this Sailor Moon kind of thing, as I was saying, like, Sailor Moon being kind of like an action anime, but it was all girls, and, like, all the outfits were, like, pretty kind of, like, skirt dresses, and the transformations were all beautiful, and it was colorful. It was a good show, and a lot of people loved it. And I think it's interesting that they would use, like, the kind of style and concept like that as something to attached to with this person identifying themselves. So just, and I think a lot of people at the time of when Sailor Moon was popular, there was obviously a lot more sexism, a lot more homophobia, transphobia. It's still there, but it's less. Oh gosh, just dropped everything. Turn to a guardian seems like the coolest thing. You might do this. Well, it's just like blah, blah. So this one seems to, but XD. Oh man, did they use those kind of? I guess they would have, like the little faces and stuff in typing, even back early on. I'm sure as soon as people started typing, they were like, "Oh, this can make a face. I'm going to use this." Um, oh, that's a brutal roommate move. Unfortunate. um, but like to think of, I mean, I think of my childhood and teenage years, how at a certain point, pretty much everyone, if something was bad, people would say, "Oh, that's gay," and that was the negative, and which is obviously gross and not okay. Um, and it's a shame that would be how people responded. So okay. Sanctuary. Click on icon, upper left corner. So, do I gotta do something else now? Oh gosh. Oh, so this must be the form. I don't know why it's doing it multiple times. Huh. So this is cool. But the ideas of, if a guy was watching like a Sailor Moon kind of show, stop it. I don't know why you're doing this. I should probably quit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got work to do, so I'll go do that. Oh, did I don't know. Am I supposed to go back then? Not 100% sure how this works or how to progress. But, yeah, it's like when things were just more like binary, and it was just kind of, everything was a little different back then, and the idea of like a guy watching Sailor Moon would be totally not okay. Like people would be like, "Oh, you're such a loser. Like that's so girly. Why would you do that?" What's up? What's up, Samuel? Samuel? I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Did I lose some? I don't know. Oh, there was a startup disk before. I probably should have used that. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll give you space. But yeah, like, so there, and I'm sure there were people who did like Sailor Moon who ended up being, homosexual or transgender or any of these other things, like within the LGBTQIA. I think I got it right. Huggus. And I'm sure there were people in there, but there were probably also plenty of straight people who also liked and appreciated the show. And I think there is a lot less of that now, where there's the expectation of like certain things and expectations of like what you're allowed to like and what is acceptable. Because everything from like the My Little Pony craze to shows that are more like gender inclusive and like more spread out, like things like the Owl House and Gravity Falls and Adventure Time and Steven Universe that are just no, we're good, I guess. I think we're okay. But yeah, I mean, it's just an interesting idea that like in this case, this is a situation of this girl realizing that like that she feels more comfortable and is more willing to open up when referred to as a girl. Like having Jenny refer to her as a girl was like kind of caught her off guard, and she was like, "Oh yeah, totally," but also kind of like embraced it. Like it wasn't like awkward, and then she started to be like, I actually like that. I actually like referring to myself this way. So maybe that's just the start. I think this game I think it plays for like about 2 hours. So we're okay. Chemistry. Oh jeez. Chemistry tutor. I'm not clicking these, so my apologies if this story is going by too fast. My dad is a tool. Oh, so relatable. No, I do like my parents, but we have our issues too, like many people do with their parents. So don't wanna be anyway. Don't wanna be too negative, but I think dads can be a little more blunt in the way that they expect things to be. So I'll just leave it at that. He's around me a lot. He's just kind of there. I think everyone had some friends like that where they were just kind of there, where you didn't necessarily like them, but they were just kind of part of your friends group. I feel like as you get older, that doesn't happen as much. Like there might still be people. I think now, like as you get older, it's more of like work associates because you're kind of forced to be around them. So, but you know, you can't get along with every single person you work with. It'd be nice, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Speaking of that, let's see what Dad's being a butt about it. Just go anyway. Yeah, listen to the guy with the anarchy symbol. Laguna. I have no idea. Yeah, like, you suddenly realize, like, oh, yeah, just do it anyway, but also, like, I mean, I don't want to get you to get in trouble, so you kind of realize, like, step it back a little bit, actually think about what you said. Like, oh my god. It does feel like just teenagers talking. This is wonderful. This is like, this almost makes me cringe because as I read it, I'm like, this is so relatable. This is so annoyingly relatable. Like, I know exactly how this kind of chatting felt. Oh man. So, yeah, what'd you do now? I don't think I want another egg friend. What does that mean? Oh yeah, computers a lot more complicated back then. Nowadays, if you want to figure something out, usually it's just like go on YouTube, look up a tutorial, and do it. And back then, it was more of like it was more of an art than a science. You were just kind of throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks. Yeah, my parents didn't like me crashing the computer either, but you know, I had to download my music at one song at a time over the course of several minutes. No, the breaking stuff's fun too. This is pretty great. That's... How old are you? Hacker. That. Alex is gonna be a hacker now. Alright. We're gonna learn how to hack things. Great. So can I hack my life so that I don't have to have my dad telling me what to do? Okay. No. Stop. Applications. No idea why it's doing like 4 clicks every time. Gem writer. Kitty friend. Okay. Gem writer. Okay, I did it. Can I type? Oh. Alright. think I did this wrong. Open up the terminal. Oh, duh. Terminal. No, not 4 of them. I just need 1. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's nice. So I can see through it. Oh, okay. Okay, where's the squiggly? Squiggly. Dot. Applications. Dot gem. Underscore. Writer. Dot play. Oh. Sweet chicken pie. Christ, I've created life. Well, la-di-da. Hey, it's more than I understood. And this is why I did not get very far in programming classes in high school. Because I don't understand any of this. Let's close these up. Oh, hi, Andy. What's up? Whoa. What? What is going on, Andy? What are you so upset about? Well, like, are you talking to her, or, what did you say to her? I'm like, that was a lot of things that I wasn't expecting. How about just treating her like a person, not like a girl? Oh God, no. No, no, no. Broke. Okay. Alright. What time? Does it tell the time? No. Alright, Andy. Yeah, well, I'm sure your dad and my dad would get along just fine. Oh Lord, this game definitely makes it very clear which characters you are not exactly a fan of. You want to drop some truth bombs? Andy, I kind of just want Andy to go away. Oh God. Yeah, there you go. Shut Andy down. Stop being such a... I don't know what the term is. See, you're better than that, Andy. Well, what did she do? Like, did she just ignore you, or did she not want to talk to you, or... Thank you, Andy. See, boy, wouldn't it be nice if people actually, like, learned when people corrected them? Wouldn't that be just awesome? Oh. Yeah. Oh, hi. I love that name. Jennifer Senpai. Sure. I mean, I don't want to overstep, but sure. Yeah, let's say that. I hope you find something. Just don't want to see his days. Yeah, thanks for that. Just some nobody. Yeah, something with lots of explosions, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, that was fun. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's, that's the internet. Not everything worked for everyone. Like, trying to run a game on some computers was, like, almost impossible. combat carnage. Yeah. I mean, sure. Like, I mean, and Alex can be a person who appreciates, you know, her. All right, BRB. Her mutant rampage video games, and also totally likes her Sailor Moon stuff. What happened? Morka. I don't know what Guardian Waffle is, but we're going with Guardian Waffle. I have no idea what I just said, but we're doing Guardian Waffle. I assume this must be a character. Is it like a pet? Her buttery syrup is a message of love and I don't know what's it. Oh, this is exactly. I mean, this is the exactly kind of like, just like fan ranting with friends. Like this is like, I don't know. It's just so much fun because this was just the time where it's like if you didn't have friends who liked the same stuff you did, like I feel like this was before things had like fandoms in this way. And it, like, if stuff had a fandom, it was going to be something smaller and more specific, like anime. Like, you know, you weren't going to have, like I feel like later on this became more of, like, what, Family Guy or The Simpsons, where, like, when you're a teenager, you're just quoting lots of stuff. But, like, for this, it was more specific because it wasn't just everyone watching it. This is, like, this is a fandom. This is a close-knit community where they know that this isn't popular among everyone, so when you get to talk to people who are actually this excited, it's kind of cool. I was worried. Aw. Yep, I know that feeling. There's nothing worse than starting. I mean, that's how I still feel about this channel. Like, the toughest part is making something, because once you do it, you know that it goes out and people see it, and it's the criticism that people are scared of. Like, most people aren't scared of making stuff. What they're scared of is being criticized for it. At least that's how I feel. Can't speak for everyone, but I definitely have that kind of anxiety about things that I make. So I'm really kidding. I don't know how much longer this is gonna go. I am getting tired, so I think my guess is whatever the next dad interruption will be when I stop this video. So, oh boy, yep, dropping everything. Literally, fan art, fanfics. This is Alex is deep into the fandom. All that good stuff. Oh Lord, there's still like some of the stuff. Like I've never been one for like fanfic stuff. It's just kind of whatever. But there was one that I just, like, when I started reading it, I was like, this is insane, and I can't believe someone's did it. And I think what drew me in was the fact that someone made like whole chapters about this. It was basically they took the cartoon Ed, Ed, Nettie and made it darker and weirder, and it was like, holy crap, like someone put so much time and effort into this, and I don't even know if I would say it was good. I will never know where it is or who wrote it. I'll never be able to find it again. It was on DeviantArt, but I just was like, I can't believe how much work was put into this piece of fan fiction. Like, it's ridiculous. The stuff that people come up with is just like insane. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, fan fiction, that's just where it's all just like people talking about like Sonic having sex with Mario. It's like, no, that's not all of it, but there is a lot of that. That's how fandoms work in some cases. I wouldn't say unfortunately, because I don't want to kink shame anybody. You know, you do you. Stuff figured out when you're an adult. Jenny's probably like 19. Adult. Oh, drop all that. Let me get your opinion on something. Oh my god, Dad's being a jerk said no. How to deal with that? Possible to just speak to him plainly about this? No. No. Not really. Oh boy, we've dug our hole now. Maybe. But Dad's a jerk. That's fair. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff where you read that and you're like, oh, that's very sweet of them, but also like the idea of like having your chat room friend try and talk with your parents, like what a concept. Hugs. Aw. It's so sweet. This kind of fandom is you don't see it in the same way. Obviously, like there's so many things that still have huge fandoms and lots of people connecting, but there was something special about chat rooms and instant messaging back in the day where it was just like just this weird there was this weird intimacy to it where you didn't really know the person. You only knew you really only knew like these couple things about them, whatever they told you. You didn't know what they looked like, you didn't know what they sounded like, you didn't know what the rest of their life was unless they told you. And I don't know, there was something weird about like you could open up like that. Like there was definitely a few people on Congregate where I would like talk to them and like message back and forth, and it was like cool because we were just like talking about random stuff or things going on in life. And just people, like some of the people were folks my age. Like I remember one woman who was like 20 years older than me, but she also enjoyed playing games and a lot of the same games I did. And then other people who I would start chatting with because they were like, hey, there's this new game you should check out, whether it was one on Congregate or not. I don't know. It was just really cool. Good stuff. Wait. Look. Oh, I was wondering that too, because why wouldn't she have made it that way in the first place? Yes, explain. This is interesting. I don't think I was expecting this. Oh, I'm really curious. I feel like this is where Dad's gonna jump in and like interrupt. Oh, okay. So there we go. So Alex is not alone. That's actually kind of cool. She was a boy and realized that she was a girl. Oh, that's a thing? Oh god, oh, I wanted to select things. I haven't selected anything myself. What the heck? Oh god, yep. What do I even do now? I just want some help. Like, what did... Oh boy. Here we go. Look at all that. Like, Alex is so excited. And then we have to go to this. And this is where things have opened up. Suddenly Alex realizes the possibilities. And, like, I can't even imagine that. Like, the fact that we live in a world where everything is heteronormative and everyone is the gender that they were at birth, and that is it. Their gender and their sex has to match, and that is it. And unfortunately, I mean, we're seeing change where obviously that is not the case for everyone, but we still have so many families and people who raise their children with no concept of these other ideas, and these kids who grow up feeling like something isn't right about them and they don't know what, and there's something wrong with them, and this is clearly just a bad thing, whatever it is, until they realize, no, it's not. This is normal. This is just how you are. Oh, God. You're still not listening. And now we go back to boring, terrible world. Oh, jeez. Previous messages do not need to be seen anymore. Listen to your father. Oh, boy. Yeah, I really like... Boy, that's how I felt with the internet. That doesn't matter. See, and that's the garbage kind of response from the parents. But I really like it. That doesn't matter. What, talking back to your father. Wow, what a jerk. Why do you hate me like that? This guy is a manipulative asshole. I'm just going to drop that. Because clearly you've seen that there's plenty of swearing in this, so I'm going to swear a little because I don't care. I hate this dad character. You're just like your mother. You never Wow. Yep. That's wow. This guy is just horrible. This guy is literally horrible. You know, it's one thing for a dad to be like a manly man and treat things differently, but this guy is literally just like emotionally abusive and emotionally manipulative. If you change, I'll forgive you because I love you. I love you if you change. Ugh, jeez. Take after me and be a success. This is terrible. I mean, obviously this is written to be a little heavy-handed, like respectable girl and comfortable life, unlike your. Yeah, like the fact that this is clearly like, you know, this character is meant to be kind of hated, so like this is more extreme than most people deal with, but this does mean that there isn't also totally like people who are like this, and this is awful. You don't ever trust her. Wow, this guy. I mean, this guy has clearly had his own version of emotional abuse, and you know, of course, that does not justify what he is doing because this is awful. But this is just terrible. Message null. Yeah, I mean. Why? Seriously, like, imagine someone trying to, like, you can't even choose your school subjects. Like, they're gonna force you into your career? That's garbage. That's absolute garbage. Oh, yeah. This guy is just horrible. I want to close this. Can I go back? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to hear from him anymore. You're not being a good father. You're terrible. Well, clearly, if no one else respects you, I'm so lonely and you don't listen at all. Well, clearly, if no one respects you, maybe it's your problem. I can fix you. This is heart-wrenching. This is I'm really upset with this. This is just Stop putting your hands on your hips. Speak up. Yeah, he's just dropping all these, like, be a man stuff. Let me give you a respectable haircut. Jeez. Yeah, don't even bother. I mean, this is the kind of thing where this is just... Oh, boy. You gonna talk crap about my avatar? And your horrible all-seeing eye is appropriate? Ugh, this is painful. What else? Yeah, that's not happening. They're not strangers anymore. I mean, that's the funny thing. Like, when you get into, like, online communities like that, like, they're not strangers for long. You meet strangers, but, like, eventually you do end up, like, building those connections, building those friendships. Okay, well, that was anxiety inducing. I'm going to go ahead and... Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Why can't I... just let me log out. Okay, well, anyway, that's gonna be it for this. This has been a lot. So, I think I'll do... this will probably be split into 2 videos, if not more. I don't know how long this is going to go, but I'm really enjoying this because this is just, like, really powerful stuff already. So I can't wait to see more. Come back for more later, and whatever other videos are playing as well. Go check out all my other stuff, obviously, and remember to be considerate of all of your friends who are in the LGBTQIA community. And, you know, respect and love everyone. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.